I'm in the UK tonight and just finished the reptile room at a barbecue they had. Came out for the weekend, and Marcus is out of town, so I got to stop by Marcus's beautiful little place there. He's got a bunch of nice retics, and unfortunately the videographer blew it, and we had a nice little video going, but she laid her eggs not in her box, so I had to come up with a creative way to get her out because I still wanted. So I slid the plywood up, slid her onto it. She's not very happy about it, but you can imagine if I was stealing your babies. This is actually one of our snakes that we sold, what, 3 years back?
Yeah, it will be a good 3 years now.
Good
yeah.
3 years. He took his time to grow it. As you can see, it's a dwarf, 50% dwarf. It's an albino. That's a genetic stripe, and it's got an incredibly beautiful clutch of eggs here. I'm going to try to carefully see if I can get it off without getting chewed on. She's wrapped pretty tight around them. So I'm going to take them and make sure they don't roll around. I'm going to just go ahead and, looks like I can steal about half of them here. Boy, she really doesn't want me to take them. She doesn't know I'm going to take good care of them. So I'm going to let her just go her own way. But looks like out of the whole clutch there's only one infertile. Good job, Marcus. I'm stealing your job of living the dream, but you got to still hatch them. So we'll set them all up here.
Yeah, he has actually missed out this week because obviously he's already hatched the actual white, lav and purple sunstripes. Obviously the clutch we did the other day.
Yeah, we got a beautiful clutch. They hatched some before I got here. Man, I should have been here to help cut those. He's got some white lavenders and purples. Hopefully he's on a good vacation. Okay, girl, I don't want you to bite me. So let's see here. So she's probably about, I don't know, 22 pounds, I guess.
Yeah, she's small.
And we'll put her away. Look at that. She's laid a nice clutch of eggs. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll show you the babies here in about one minute here. So, what's the name of Marcus's?
His actual business page is Go Retic Pythons.
Go Retic Pythons in the UK. And he's got a, we sold him a good portion of these snakes, maybe most of them, but everybody looking good. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I do my part while he's on vacation. I get to be part of it and pull this clutch. Let's see how many eggs we got here. What do you think, Marcus? Am I doing it okay?
He's actually in Canada at the minute.
In Canada? He didn't even invite me. Then I wouldn't have to come. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad I'm here. Look at that.
He actually messaged me earlier on this evening, so you'll have to message him to ask what's happening.
We'll have to figure out a way to upload this video, and there we go. So we got two. So Marcus has got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 eggs. I wonder if one day I can come pull your clutch. So let's go see here. Let's see what he got. That's pretty cool to be able to come and pull your clutch from a baby that you produced from a mom that you produced from the mom that you produced. And be in another country. Let's see here. Which ones are they? Somewhere right around here.
Yeah, that one. That one and up.
There you go. So look at these little guys. Nice, beautiful dwarfs. There's a purple. There's a white.
I think that tray would have a lab in it as well.
Let's look. They're a little bit in blue, so you can't completely tell. So he's smart. I was thinking if I had these boxes, I'd take the back strap off. And the funny thing is, oh, that one had back off. That one did. This one didn't. Those are lavs. So there's lavs. The other ones are purples and whites. And those are all lavs. So we got a little bit of everything there. So I'm assuming that that's going to be the same kind of clutch. You know what the breeding was?
I actually don't. I actually said this one to do genetic because he already had that one. So this one might be a little bit quiet for a while.
Yeah, this might be something I wish I could bring back to America. Anyway, I thought you'd have some fun. Everybody says pythons take so much room. Look how small this room is, but yet he's got babies, he's got baby rack, he's got adult snakes, he's got it all. So just to let you guys know, you don't need a giant place. You know, if you were to take these dwarfs and feed them a ton, they're going to get big. But if you were to take them and be easy on their feeding and relax and maybe take 4 years to breed them instead of 3, and take your time, you can keep them small. So it's really up to you how big they are. And same thing with Maitlands. They don't just get 20 feet long. You got to want them to be 20 feet long, and you better want them bad, because it's hard to get even a Maitland over about 16 or 18 feet unless you really got the right genetics, the right everything. You got lots of food at the right time, and the right genetics. If you feed a snake when it's a breeding season and everything's right and you're doing introductions, the snake will use all that food to growth. But if you're just going to feed it all year long a lot, it's going to get to be a big snake. And so, like, if you want to keep a dwarf, feed it conservatively, and then when it finally reaches breeding age, maybe 1 year past breeding age is ideal. We talk about breeding age. Well, breeding age is the minimum you can get is 3 years in real life. So if you're trying to push to do it in 3 years, that's a push. So it's best to relax, get them to breeding size, and before you know it, breeding age of like 3 years old, and then you can cruise right into the 4th year, produce your clutch with a female that's small, and if you want a small snake, like I say, a lot of times we feed ours a lot during breeding season because we want to get them really big, and sometimes we feed them in between breeding seasons because we want to get them big, because I personally like big snakes. Not everybody wants a big snake. Some people want to have a nice collection of a lot of cool snakes in a small area. This here, what is this, a Mainland?
It actually is. It's actually quite a small one.
So that's a Mainland, but that's plenty big to breed, even though that's a Mainland, because you don't have to make them gigantic to breed. I have many snakes that we breed this size, and we're doing more and more of that now because of a lot of reasons.
That one's actually getting cycled to breed right now as well.
That one's ready to breed. Everything looks perfect, ready to go. And like I said, that snake we just pulled babies out is that big. Look at the size of this. So anyway, at the end of the day, if you want small snakes, you can make small snakes. Just don't feed them a ton in the off season, and you make sure you use all that food during the breeding season so they can invest in the future of baby eggs. Because when you saw how many eggs we just pulled out of that little snake. Well, that took a lot of food to do that. You got to feed your snakes during when they're getting ready to breed. But anyway,
he's actually spent 2 years on that snake for that clutch.
There you go. So there's how it works. So anyway, thought we'd have some fun from the UK. Who would think I'd be pulling my great-granddaughter's clutch of genetic stripes here? So kind of fun. Anyway, peace out. Hope you guys had some fun. Don't forget, you can have your retics any size you want. It's up to you. Peace out.